Week 2 of the NFL season is officially underway as the Minnesota Vikings look to take down the Atlanta Falcons at US Bank Stadium this Sunday night on primetime television. It's going to be a fantastic game. This will be J.J. McCarthy's second career start after beating the Chicago Bears in his first career start on Monday Night Primetime or Monday Night Football, whatever you want to call it. Very tough game for J.J. McCarthy, so this one is going to be an interesting one as well because starting your career off two primetime games is definitely a one for memories down the road. That's awesome. But I don't think that's typically the way you want to start. I mean, maybe JJ McCarthy said, hey, bring it on. And that's what it seems like he does from time to time. But now that we are in week 2, we have to look at the final injury report for both teams, the Vikings and the Falcons, as both teams are a little bit banged up. Both teams have a couple different injuries. Minnesota Vikings will be without 3 players for sure, potentially 5, and the Atlanta Falcons are without 4 players, potentially 7. So let's get right into it with the week 2 injury report for Sunday Night Football. But before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the comments section and the description. You hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a discount on your purchase. If you don't want this Viking helmet, that's okay because they have the original, they have the throwback. I'd assume they have the Isaiah Rodgers black helmet that we've seen circulating not only this year, but earlier this offseason, I guess you could say. But they also have all other 31 NFL teams. And if you're a college football fan, they have college football helmets, and they also have a fully customizable helmet. So if that's something that intrigues you, hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a discount on your purchase. So let's take a look at the injury report for the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons this Sunday night. Both teams have a lot of injuries, like I mentioned earlier. Let's start right off the bat with the Atlanta Falcons, who really aren't missing any big time players, right? You're looking at the first two and maybe James Pierce down there at the bottom, but really nothing significant as or in the injury department as in like superstars or like main guys that are on the field. You're looking at Jamal Agnew, who's dealing with a groin injury. He is out. Jordan Fuller, their safety, dealing with a knee injury. He's out. Jack Nelson, who's dealing with a calf injury. He's out. And Casey Washington, who's dealing with a concussion. He is also out this game. The other 3 remain questionable, which is DeMarco Helms, hamstring. Probably said his last name wrong. I apologize. James Pierce Jr., the rookie out of Tennessee, is dealing with a groin injury. And Billy Bowman Jr. is dealing with a shoulder injury. Those 3, like I mentioned, are questionable for this game. But again, no real superstar added to this injury report. Those players seem ready to go, which is good news for Atlanta, not so much Minnesota. But we are, mainly healthy as well, or I guess for the most part. Obviously, we will be without Blake Cashman for multiple weeks, I would assume. Even though I find it interesting, he is not on this injury report. It's a hamstring injury. I'd assume he's going to be missing multiple weeks. I think, or actually, excuse me, he did get added to the injury report, but he got added to injured reserve. Blake Cashman, Ty Chandler, both out for at least a minimum of 4 weeks. So that's a big hit to this team. Ty Chandler, obviously, our special team returner, and Blake Cashman, a stud on the defense, one of the pillars of our defense, will not be playing for the next 4 weeks. But for this week, looking at the Minnesota Vikings IR, Jeff Okudah has been ruled out with a concussion, and Andrew Van Ginkel has a concussion as well. They are both out this game. Christian Darrisaw was a massive question mark. He was seen getting ready on Monday Night Football against the Chicago Bears. Is he going to play? They quickly ruled him out. He was just getting some reps, getting some work in, see how he feels to kind of, going forward and stuff like that. He was ruled out of that game. So we thought maybe week 2 would be a perfect start. Let's throw him in there, okay? Turns out he is not ready to go. He has been ruled out of this Sunday night matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, which sucks to say the least. I mean, Justin School has to play way better than he did against the Chicago Bears. I mean, granted, that was week 1, but boy, that looked ugly. I was not impressed one bit. J.J. McCarthy had little to no time. Donovan Jackson was basically the only guy on the left side of the line who was actually blocking and actually looked pretty solid. School did not. So that is a massive bummer. Keep an eye on that matchup. The Justin School and whoever he's going up against during the game to be a key factor in whether or not we win or we lose, or how the run game goes and stuff like that. As for questionable, we have two players. Harrison Smith, who's still dealing with an illness, and Austin Keys, who's dealing with a groin injury, both listed as questionable. I would assume Harrison Smith should be good to go. But last week I assumed the same thing. Turns out that wasn't the case. Okay, he was ruled out of that game. Austin Keys, I don't believe he plays that much anyway, so we really don't have to worry about that. But maybe I think he does play special teams or something like that. But Eric Wilson, we have, the depth at linebacker. Eric Wilson will be there, as well as some other, Dallas Turner will see some playing time with Van Ginkel being out and Blake Cashman being out. It sucks that we're going to be without those players, but at the same time, the defense is in a very, very solid place. Even without Harrison Smith last week, even without Blake Cashman in that fourth quarter, we still looked pretty solid. So hopefully that continues against the Atlanta Falcons. But there you have it. The week 2 injury report for Minnesota versus Atlanta. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks. And Skol Vikes.